Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got what should be a good one between the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets. With that, we head up to MetLife Stadium as we'll hand it over to the two men that'll call the action, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And, Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And the way they played last week defensively, you look at the tape, it looks like they had extra guys on the field, and they thoroughly shut down that offense.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Dolphins, they've come in on a nice run of recent form, 4 wins out of 5.
And if you look back to last week, it was all about their defense. Anytime you hold an NFL team to single digits, that's saying something.
A red zone situation forthcoming as this defense will need to step up here. 1st and 10. Ball at the 19. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
Now they nabbed the rookie there for the 5-yard penalty.
So much going through his head. You know it just has to be, right? All of his assignments and realizing every game he plays, one of the better players in the league will be opposite him.
That false start knocks him back behind the 10 now as they'll try again, 1st and goal. Now Mahomes. This is Reese on the ground. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. This defense already looking at a deficit on the scoreboard, but now what can they design here to disrupt this third down play? Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. This defense already looking at a deficit on the scoreboard, but now what can they design here to disrupt this third down play? Here's Mahomes to throw. Thomas has got it, complete. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jordan Thomas, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Boy, it's nice. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And Thomas has it. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 44-yard line.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players.
Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. They go play fake. Mahomes. This is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter.
Set. 60 outlaw. Hey, wahoo!
Check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. You're not ready. You're not ready.
Hit it.
From the gun on third down. Nichols rolling to his left. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. This offense, they've got a really nice drive going, and now it's 1st and goal. Can they finish it off and punch it in the end zone?
Set, ready, and logo.
Good track, good track.
Ready, set, go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Hey, check Mike 33. Check.
On second down, Gaffney, and he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A great effort there. His 14th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Mahomes looks to throw on third down, and that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this third down stop in the third quarter? From midfield, here's Mahomes. It's complete to Williams. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this third down stop in the third quarter? Off the draw, here's Williams. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32. And now here on EA Sports. This offense has marched the ball down the field nicely. In good position, can they finish the drive off? 1st and 10 in the red zone. On first down, Gaffney. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 12 more yards there and another first down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Operating from the gun, Nichols. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Darius Leonard in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Slam. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch the
Bravo.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
2nd and 6. And he's going to go down again. Darius Leonard racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. I got you, boy. I got you, boy. Mike, check 33. 33. And come on out here. Come get some. Come down.
From the gun, Nichols. And Brown's got it for a Jets touchdown. Marquise Brown, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game.
I know Paul Revere talked about...
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. He was trying to keep his... It's time for this big O-line and the playmakers to take control of this game as we get down toward the end.
Hey, Charlie.
33. Here we go, G. Here I come.
On 1st down, Nichols. His throw caught at about the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Last play they went over 20 yards. This time they topped 30.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
Big Ed.
Looking to throw. Nichols. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Man out.
Light.
Hey, one set. Check Mike 54.
Ready.
Back to throw. Nichols. Got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. From 3 yards out, and the Jets have taken the lead. Those are the types of plays in these moments. So the picture becoming pretty clear here. The defense just looking for a stop because a touchdown, and they would trail on the scoreboard. They're hoping to preserve this slim one-score lead. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He gets it to Thomas. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. To throw again on 2nd down, Mahomes. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Mahomes to throw. And this is caught. He hits more. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 45-yard line.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position. Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. That one goes for 36 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And it's a touchdown for the Jets. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
That's your boy Old Mo. You said momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for the Jets, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for Miami, this loss cost them in the playoff chase as they fall back to 7-5 on the year. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Heinz Field to take on the Steelers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.